We've just enjoyed our morning tea at Black Star Pastry and tried their famous strawberry watermelon cake. If you want to know our full thoughts on the cake and Black Star Pastry, check out our previous video. Now, we are back on King Street at the intersection with Enmore Road. We plan to continue exploring the charm of Newtown by heading along Enmore Road to the right. But first, let's cross the road and take a look at Newtown train station. On Google Maps, this area is called Newtown Central. Now, we are heading toward the train station. In our previous video, we showed how we took the train from Wynyard Station to here. Now, let us show you what the station looks like. There's a coffee shop on the right as you enter. From the outside, Newtown train station blends modern design with a touch of character that matches the neighborhood. Its facade is clean and contemporary, framed by smooth metallic panels and large glass sections that let in plenty of light. Just outside the station, we are back in Newtown Central, a wide area always alive with movement. King Street is on the right, but our plan is to explore Enmore Road, straight ahead. The air is filled with the aroma of coffee. It's a perfect starting point, noisy, busy, and full of life. I turn left onto Enmore Road, one of the most iconic streets in the inner west. Enmore Road feels like a continuation of King Street, but slightly more relaxed, still full of character, yet a bit less hectic. As I start walking, the shop fronts immediately catch the eye. Here, buildings are older, signage is quirky, and many facades retain their early 20th century charm. As we walk further down, street art becomes more noticeable. On almost every corner, there's something expressive: a painted face, a line of poetry, a colourful mural, or a stencil that makes you pause. Newtown and Enmore aren't just suburbs, they're open-air galleries. The best part? Everything keeps changing. A wall you saw last month could look completely different today. Continuing our walk, we pass a mix of long-standing local businesses, vegan bakeries, Thai restaurants, independent clothing stores, and little bars that are still closed now but will buzz later at night. Many of these shops have survived trends and redevelopment pressures because locals genuinely love them. Along Enmore Road, we come across a building that doesn't shout for attention. 8284 Enmore Road, known as Dispensary Hall, a quiet heritage gem you might easily overlook. Its simple brick facade and old shopfront reflect the early 20th century streetscape that once defined the neighbourhood. Originally a community dispensary, it's now home to Duty Studios, blending new creative energy with the history of Enmore Road. Further along, the footpath widens slightly. Traffic continues steadily, yet the street feels strangely calm. These older suburbs have a unique charm: ornate façades, weathered awnings, and small windows looking onto the street, creating a feeling of familiarity, even on your first visit. Eventually, we arrive at the heart of this stretch, the legendary Enmore Theatre. Operating since 1908, it's one of Sydney's oldest running live performance venues. Its heritage-listed Art Deco facade proudly stands on the roadside, instantly recognizable with its iconic vertical sign. At night, the theatre glows with bright neon lights, but during the day it rests peacefully between shows. Countless artists have performed here: international musicians, local comedians, rock bands, and drag shows. Past the theatre, Enmore Road becomes quieter and more local. We keep walking down the gentle slope until we reach the intersection with Metropolitan Road. Traffic here is calmer, and the surroundings feel more residential. Terraces line the side streets, their ornate railings glinting in the sunlight. Even from the footpath, you can sense the history. These houses have stood for over a century. At this point, we turn around, crossing to the opposite side to begin our walk back toward Newtown. Walking back reveals new details, shop signs we missed, murals behind us, and windows decorated with plants, stickers, or handwritten notes. When exploring Newtown and Enmore, it's always worth a second look. Something interesting is always waiting to be noticed. We pass by many restaurants: Lebanese, Vietnamese, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, and more. You could come here every day for a month and still not try everything. Heading back toward Enmore Theatre, the street becomes busier again. But the pace remains light, never rushed. That's the inner west atmosphere, diverse, expressive, and proudly unpolished. We come across a small wooden box of books, hanging from a street post, labelled Street Library, adding a touch of community charm. We are now at Enmore Theatre, and from across the street, we can finally take in the full heritage building. Along Enmore Road, creativity spills into every corner, from weathered walls to empty shop fronts. Even the tiniest spaces are covered in stickers, murals, and handwritten notes. Now we reach a quiet, little bakery called Azuki. Finding an artisan Japanese bakery here feels like an unexpected treat. We are drawn in by the irresistible aroma and the display of delicate, beautifully crafted pastries. We decide to stop in for a quick break, even though we are not hungry. It's just too tempting to walk past without trying something. Inside, the display counter immediately catches the eye. Everything feels intentional, simple presentation, soft colors, and meticulous detail. I take my time choosing what to try. After deciding, we find a quiet spot outside to enjoy our pastry. So, what did we order? Here you go. This is the plain Suisse Uji Matcha White Choco. And this is the Matcha Ichigo cake. We have to confess that the cakes and pastries were so good, we couldn't resist returning the next day. Here's what we ordered. Matcha Ichigo with coconut jelly. The small one is piccolo, macchiato, uji matcha roll, tartar fish burger and charcoal prawn avo. Azuki Bakery is a small Japanese-style bakery known for delicate pastries, soft breads, and flavor combinations that blend traditional Japanese techniques with modern twists. Let's take one more look at their shop. If you've seen our earlier video about Black Star Pastry's strawberry watermelon cake, you know how iconic that dessert is. But honestly, the pastries at Azuki feel even more delicate and refined, crafted with exceptional precision, and the price feels truly worth it for what you get. After satisfying our cravings, we continue our walk along Enmore Road. We pass a dog grooming shop called Freddy's. Through the window, two adorable dogs quietly watch the street. There's something heartwarming about seeing them sit there, almost like little shopkeepers greeting passers-by. It's a simple moment, but it adds a lovely charm to our walk. Across the road is the urban Newtown, a boutique hotel that fits perfectly with the artistic spirit of the neighborhood. We are almost back at Newtown Station. In the next video, we'll continue our journey through Newtown along King Street toward Chippendale and the Sydney CBD. See you again in the next video.